Welcome to Field to Feast, where we profile Louisiana and its local ingredients. Today, we're at Crawfish Town USA in Henderson. We're going to head inside to speak with owner Johnny Hebert all about holiday shopping the market. Then head into the kitchen where we'll make a dish using delicious Louisiana ingredients, crawfish and rice.
Field to Feast with Jennifer Finley is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board, Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat, and by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council, beef, it's what's for dinner, and by the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board, think rice.
Well, we are very blessed because today we are at Crawfish Town USA with Johnny Hebert, the owner, and he's going to give us all the lay of the land because I have been past here, everybody has, and what's going on in there? I mean, it stands out in the topography for sure.
It's certainly unique. Not too many restaurants are set inside of a historic structure like this, so it's pretty cool to see. It's got a great feel. It definitely feels like Louisiana, and we stick close to Louisiana foods. We source the majority of our products locally. Of course, crawfish is a staple here, so all of our crawfish are from the immediate area.
So you purchased
Yes.
in 2005 Crawfish Town.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt right.
It was
Crazy, right? But it was definitely a good move. It was a good move for us.
It's a calling, though, because when I was, kind of reading up on it, it really feels like, yes, this is a passionate place. It's grown.
Yeah.
It's grown with passion, and passion continues to grow it further.
Yeah, I mean, when it came up for sale, I had been familiar with the place since I was a kid. I worked here as a kid, so I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do. The plan initially was to get it up and running and maybe flip it, sell it, and we fell in love with the project, and here we are.
So describe your market to me, because I am absolutely infatuated with your market, and anytime I'm passing here, I stop by for the scratch biscuits.
I guess the market became, the first thought for the market was that it would be a place for me to process my own fish and peel my own crawfish and those kind of things. That was a little bit more challenging, but the idea was that while we're doing that, we'll also sell this fresh seafood because we have to have so much of it, and we had the ability to sell it fresher than most markets because we were constantly producing and buying and moving product. It kind of just grew into being a lot more than that. We started making our own boudin, started making our own crackling, added a drive-through, so it's become a really convenient place for people to grab fresh shrimp, fresh catfish. Lots of our own recipes are sold in the market for people to take home and heat and serve kind of thing, or just compile our pre-made stuff with fresh stuff and kind of create their own meal quickly. So it's been a nice project for I guess about the last 8 years. A great addition to Crawfish Town USA's restaurant. So
talk to me about your chef.
Our chef is a little bit quirky, kind of has an attitude most of the time.
I love that.
She thinks she's a princess. She acts and talks and walks like a princess, but she has great ideas. She's a great creator of great dishes with our local foods. So I guess the surprise is always there. She's always creating new dishes. Every week she puts out a chef special on Thursday, and it's our favorite day of the week here because we have live music and new dishes from chef. So she is a very interesting character.
Well, I will be here on Thursday, but for now, we're going to take you back into the kitchen to meet Chef and make up a delicious dish using local Louisiana ingredients. excited to be here at Crawfish Town USA in the kitchen with Chef Johnny Gale, and she's going to make us a festive Christmas dish today. What are we going to be doing?
We're making some popcorn rice with Louisiana rice and some barbecued crawfish tails over it. So it's like our version of crawfish and grits. Okay, so we got our grits going. They're almost done.
So in our grits, we started with our Louisiana rice.
We
and
did.
Then what did we do?
We do a cup of rice, 3 cups of chicken broth,
Okay.
2 tablespoons of butter, and like a fourth of a teaspoon of cayenne.
Okay.
And you get that boiling and reduce down.
So the texture feels like a grits, but
almost,
it's a rice.
Yes, it's almost going to be like a risotto almost.
I love it.
Real creamy, and so...
All of my favorite flavors so far. Butter, cream,
And then we're going to add a little bacon.
butter, and bacon.
Yes. So we want to get some of that bacon fat rendered out of there. And we have some of our
Undoings?
Yes, smoked sausage.
Smoked sausage.
From Bro Bridge.
Oh.
Local sausage.
Local
Yes.
sausage, and you can get this in the market.
Yes, you can get this in the market. You can get a lot of the local products that I use, we sell in the market. And now we're going to add a half a cup of diced tomatoes.
All right. So far, I'm still with you. Oh, see, those are Christmas colors.
Yeah.
I mean, la 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 la.
Yes. We're going to add our seitan.
Okay, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard of. And that's just going to...
It's just going to
As if it
enhance.
were
It's
fresh
your
ingredients, yeah.
onions, bell peppers, celery, and garlic, and red bell peppers in there. It's amazing.
I mean, it's the same way if you would use a spice. but
Yes.
that's amazing.
Yes.
And that's in the market as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Stocking stuffers.
I know.
I'm shopping on my way
Yes. Okay, now we're going to deglaze this. You might want to step back.
Oh,
the
yes.
last man that did this.
Or step forward.
So we're going to add a little wine, deglaze the bottom of that pan, get all that good
pretty.
stuff out. We're going to bring that to a boil.
Yes, I do know somebody that burned their eyebrows off doing that.
Yes. And
All
these
right.
are our local crawfish.
Which you
We're gonna
have to have at Crawfish Town.
Of course, yes. And we got some my homemade blackening season.
So delicious. Oh my word. Chef, that looks great. Is it ready for us to plate
Yes,
up?
we're ready to plate it.
Awesome.
Taste it.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So it's time to plate up?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What are we calling this?
So this is our rice grits made with Louisiana rice, which you can see the texture.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
smooth and creamy, just like grits would be.
It is a lot like a risotto too.
Yes, it is. The texture is like risotto, kind of. But you have the flavor, the corn flavor of the popcorn rice. And so it's going to taste a lot like grits.
Oh, I'm ready.
I know. And
Keep
then,
going.
so we have our rice grits, and now we have our barbecued crawfish
Oh my
that we're going to put on top.
They said that on Thursdays you do a new dish every Thursday.
I do a new dish every weekend.
Oh, wonderful.
And they start Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday.
Is this going to be this weekend?
This will be this weekend.
Ooh,
Yes.
you heard it here first.
And of course, we always want to use our local microgreens just to add a little bit of color. They're
And now
so pretty.
it's really looking like
Yes.
Christmas.
There's your Christmas dish.
All right. Can we taste it?
Of course.
I have never been so excited to taste something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have to get everything. Chef, is this the most favorite thing you've ever made?
Mhm.
It has to be.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness. This is so delicious, everyone. You need to come see Chef Johnny here at Crawfish Town USA. And for all the recipes that you've seen on Field to Feast, you can visit us at twilatv.org. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Field to Feast with Jennifer Finley is brought to you by the Louisiana Crawfish Promotion and Research Board, Louisiana Crawfish, ask before you eat, and by the Louisiana Beef Industry Council, beef, it's what's for dinner, and by the Louisiana Rice Promotion Board, think rice.